Now broadcasting. How could something as beautiful as this be? One second, I'm just gonna put this pillow down. I think my cat threw up on it this morning. Okay. Okay. Yo, 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 it's your boy Bebo1. How y'all doing today? I think it's really hot today, so I might have to leave my air conditioner on. I don't know, actually. You know what, screw it. That gross pillow can go right there. I can't wait until some of the stuff gets here today so I can start organizing my room a little more. Because currently it's a mess. Got all these boxes in here. I feel like I'm those YouTubers that move somewhere, except I didn't move anywhere. I just bought a bunch of stuff and it's everywhere. Anyways, we could possibly be getting the end of the game here because we're going to be fighting the final World Eater. The Jigglypuff Master of all Jigglypuffs is probably what it's going to be called. Jigglypuff Overlord 7642. I don't know. We may or may not be getting the end here. We'll just have to see. Anyways, I just got myself a new phone case. As you can see, this one, you can't really see that. Let's use my head for example. You can see this strap is not connected properly. People, this game is dumb ever. Hello?
Daddy, to let him in.
You're so annoying. Gotta go let him inside the house, and he just walked out. Give me 1 second, stream. Okay. Let's go see what Mr. Wheelchair wants. I'm gonna be honest. Well, I don't know. Wait a minute. I wanted to stream today, but I was kind of dreading it at the same time because I was busy doing something. But I finally got to a point where I'm just like, let's start it up. Let's get it going. And I'm happy to be here. I need to grab my soda. Yes, I do. There's more pressing matters at hand, Carjo. He wanted me to do the Tribor first. Screw that. This guy's a liar.
You're the only one that's strong enough to face the last world eater. The future depends on someone with a light perspective to give the world a chance to survive. Only time will tell what the future holds, and if it will bring
Hi, little fella.
peace for those that make it.
Come here.
Out of date says the word about what
You weren't feeling good today, were you, baby boy? You threw up. Should I give you a good old treat? Is that what you're needing? Nice, delicious, whatever those things are. I think so. It looks like you're going to do something else for a little while, so I got some time.
He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Wiz and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you.
Also, I need to keep an eye on what time it is for this stream, because around 1 or 2, I'm receiving one of my PS2 games that I'm so excited to play. I'm so excited to play that PS2 game when it gets here. I just wish I had a copy of it. I don't know where it's at, so I bought one. It's Digimon Worlds, PS2 one, the best one. One people hate, but it ended up being my favorite, so. I never beat it, because I wasn't smart enough to get through the maze. On one of the levels. It was like the weird, I was like in a weird sci-fi world one. I forgot what I was supposed to do, that's all for now.
Understands completely.
Now it's time to fight the final World Eater. Bum 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 bum. I'm just excited for when in the next day or two when I get my other pillowcases that look like these right back here. Because I wanna get these boxes out of my room, and when those show up, I can get these boxes out of my room. Only reason I think I even compulsively bought a bunch of things like that, I even bought another one today, okay? The reason I'm compulsively buying like that is because, one, I would say I'm not good with money, but I actually am really good with money. It's just I finally decided I wanted to buy some stuff. And second, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to buy, so I bought whatever I thought felt right, so I bought those. Just like, you know what, I just want something to put in my room that I'm going to use, and I sleep a lot, so pillow's good. I'm kidding, I don't actually sleep that much, but when I do, a nice pillow is not bad to put my head on, even though that's not what any of those pillows are going to be used for. I'm probably just going to have them put them in my closet, and that's where they'll be forever. Now, I'm going to use them for my streams, but I'm just curious if the Subcola pillow comes out nicely or not. I'm excited about that one. Little Subcola pillow. Maybe I'll start selling Subcola pillows to my 3 loyal subscribers. That I should probably just give it to you for free. But I'm not that rich. I guarantee there's a site I want to sell the subcola type things, right? Just to have it there, you know, just to see if anybody would just click on it and buy it for no reason and not even know any idea what my channel is, and they just buy it because they see it on the site. Which would be kind of funny. It's not really how the world works, but you never know. Put one of them on there for $1 million, just for a meme, and then someone ends up buying it. I should do that. Just sell something for an outrageous price for a meme, and if someone buys it, they buy it. But if they don't, they don't. One way or another, it gets attention if I do that. Oh. I don't know, I've just been thinking about a lot of things like that. Just because I say it doesn't mean I'm going to actually do it, but, you know, I'm just trying to roll it around in my mind. I don't really, you know, just trying to piece together some things.
You're fresh out of key energy.
Oh, yeah! I wanted to do some of the art I've done, because I'm actually pretty good at art. You know, one of the reasons I tried to get good at art is because I wanted to get into game developing, game design. I was going to start out as a QA tester and then work my way up with what feels right. And so I've practiced in every little type of thing like that. Between clay making, painting, drawing, and all the different ways of drawing too, like with every type of utensil I could try to learn how to use. I don't know the names of them very well, but I know how to use them. That's all I gotta say. Like I've said before, I'm not very good with the names. But if you show it to me, I'll know. There's no point to keep names when you can see their face. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, I want this. Yes. And I want to have this melee weapon out. Back away from me, creatures. Let's head up here and see if we get this final world eater. As I'm sitting here thinking about things as I stream. Kind of just a blank monologue until we get to the boss fight. Of just whatever thoughts pop into my head. Okay, I was worried I was going to die right there. That would have been dirty. The face cam on PlayStation 5 doesn't bother me as much as the position, because there's different positionings I can put it on here, and it's a little easier to move around. So streaming on here isn't that bad. The dark is almost over. What? You mean the day? I don't know what he's even talking about. Okay. Is it becoming day? Because I could have swore it was day and going night. Nope, I guess the sun's coming up. Maybe I was wrong. That's kind of weird. Maybe that's what all the crickets were. It looked day enough to me.
You've discovered Funaki leaves, the densest jungle in
Funaki leaves.
Better get hacking.
What's that down there? That looks interesting. Can you imagine if they made a game like this, open world PvP, and it's this exact world? Like, what if this game did it and they made it Rust? Like all the same stuff you could do in Rust, but in this world with these characters and like running around in a world like this. That'd be kind of weird. I feel like a lot of developers need to step up and make some more unique things, because it's always first-person shooter this, first-person shooter that, first-person shooter this, third-person shooter this. There's nothing like weird and wacky and unique with the type of modes that we've seen before. Like, I mean, Ratchet and Clank used to have like team deathmatch and stuff on their old games and stuff like that, so that was a little more unique because it was in the Ratchet and Clank universe. But it's always some kind of realistic this in games nowadays, which, don't get me wrong, realistic isn't bad, there's a place for it, but it's kind of getting overdone at this point, when you could literally create weird, wacky things. And for me personally, I gotta say that my favorite type of universes are like No Man's Sky, Star Wars, or like Ratchet and Clank. I think I like Ratchet and Clank ones a little more, because they're a bit more weirder and wackier. There's a lot more to them, because of like just the amount of different creatures you'll see and stuff like that could be out there. This guy normally gives me something good, so.
Sometimes what you'll see doesn't feel real until it brings you back to that particular moment, like stepping into a time machine.
Whoops. There we go. Sorry, I had to jerk my shirt so all the juices would bounce off. Do I got a napkin or anything? Honestly, it's not that bad. These are gross pillows at this point anyways. I don't even care. I mainly just use them so as I sleep I prop my feet up on these ones, and then when I'm streaming I lean against them, so I'm gonna have to figure out a different way of doing things. But like, once I get some stuff in my mail, I want to redo this again, because I already redid my room. there's a few things I need to adjust, and I was just waiting for the right moment, and that moment is coming soon. Whoa, almost got me. But you didn't! Whoa, get karate kicked in the face. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, easy. I feel like the combat as a kid on here is the craziest. Look at this. This is just absolutely insane. Look at that. Oh, just wrecked. You're getting wrecked.
It's hard to shake these memories and their accompanying feelings. Our brains play tricks on us, so it will take effort to avoid them. However, there's no doubt that what you remember makes your future different.
I want the health injector, actually. I need health really bad lately. Honestly, I feel like that was I feel like the two that I've clicked so far are the best ones for me, like, which you just saw it there for a second, the wing one. I feel like that right there helped me when I got it, and then this health one is just in time to help me with some other things. Okay, let's just get out of here. I don't want to fight these things. They're pointless. I've been researching a lot of stuff between what I can and can't do.
You found the Moly Hole outpost, an old Pichu tribe.
Okay. I've been researching a lot of stuff between what I can sell and what I can't sell under certain terms, and you really can sell anything you want, honestly, except for copyrighted material, which even fan art that you've created yourself would be considered that, if it is a copyrighted thing. Unless you're reselling something, then that doesn't matter, because once you buy something, you can get rid of it at your own will. So, yeah. I wonder how this boss fight's gonna go. I'm kind of curious for the final World Eater. Ooh, a little fast travel spot. Yo, Carjo, how you doing, my dude?
The Surge Surf.
Hey.
Keep your eye out for Wiz while you're here. Let's see.
Oh, I do gotta go in here. Okay. I was gonna do something completely different. Okay. This guy's kind of weirding me out. Is it gonna be an underground or a flying one? It's probably gonna be something weird. Hopefully it's underground. Underwater.
Isn't easy on the tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Says it's good to see you again. He's Wiz. You might remember him from the old days when he let you try his octopod.
Let me just check my things real quick.
And he's glad to see that light hasn't faded from you, despite the years. But Wiz understands it was a long time ago, and memories get murkier the deeper you go. But says it helps to have friends with you to plumb those depths. It was a tragedy, but also sad that you chose to leave. It's a miracle you made it on the outside on your own. That land is harsh, they say. Whis says our memory keeps things for us, preserves them until we are ready to face them again. He knows you've returned to face Lupin, and that confrontation is as inevitable as the tides. He's not surprised that the loss of your family could plunge you into the depths forever, but you've always been able to rise like a bubble to the surface, no matter what. He knows that though the tides of history may push you in one direction, ultimately it's your choice. You were the one to be wronged and have lived with the consequences. He believes in consequences. It's a direct result of action.
What in the hell do you think you're doing, Carjo? Good boy.
Slow down. Why would you rush in?
When you see what you want, why wait?
What about being careful?
Ha! Poppycock, full speed ahead.
Poppycock. What?
Asks if you ever think about freedom.
Okay.
Whether any of us really has it. Did you make
What is this?
decisions that brought you here, or are you just a pawn of fate?
I make my own choices, okay?
Glad to hear that. He only wishes he was that sure about himself. Amazed the world is going to continue on, but happy to hear it. Still so many things to invent. Impressed that you fought so hard to keep the world spinning. Thinks you were smart to join with the Myriad.
Yet they work well together, blah blah blah.
Says they're unified in the ways that matter. But that's not nearly as
Sorry.
important as this. Wiz says that you should let the past dwell in the depths. But there's something else down there too, gnawing at the Tree of Life. He's named it the Merc Puff.
It felt a little weird today.
This is why he's tinker-tonkering with the octopod. But the lid got stuck, so he needs a big enough tug twister to open it up and let you a-going. He can't leave the surge station, so you must help him find a tug. It's definitely made to lend a helping hand and do the heavy lifting. Toxinol records mention it as an automaton made for moving bionucleus matter into storage areas.
Maximum light. Maximum light. That octopod looks really cool. I can't wait until it's mine. Okay, today we're going on a big adventure to go another 1,000 feet away. But we can fast travel right back here, so it's easy dub.
You need the focus.
I need to focus. It's my moment. This green grass right here is making me want to play Ark Survival on the island so bad. It's really making me want to play it. And I wonder if the graphics are better on PS5. I heard they were. I always want to do my own world, but I always end up cheating when I do my own world. I just want to do my own little legit custom world without having to deal with other people, but I get something bad happens and I'm just like, why not? I have the power to prevent this. Okay, some of these weird demon things coming out of the trees are a little odd, but okay.
Bang Shelter 11E. Just the place to ride out a storm.
I don't need to come in here. I simply just don't need to go in there. Yes, I don't need to go in there. Goodbye. I wanted to keep that robot horse, but I guess this weird monster one is okay. I'm hearing weird stuff happen. This thing's a whole lot faster though, so we might as well use it to our advantage.
That's the hot hut. Wonder if there's anything still inside.
The hut. He sounded like that. He made it sound like there was a good loot in there.
A story with an unexpected ending.
They say that, now I'm just thinking it's going to be the most expectable thing I've ever expected. The only way I'm not going to expect the story going to end is if Jack and Daxter start 360 no-scoping me and I die to that.
It's an upper cleaner of unwash that cleans
Uh-oh.
way to unstained lard. Lightning up.
Alright. I wonder if they do any... I wonder if you can... Okay. Okay. I'm actually curious. I wonder if you can get a custom... Like... What are they even called? A music box? Like those things you wind up and they play a little song. I wonder if you can get a custom one of those. That would be interesting. Also, that'd probably be really annoying to make. Maybe. I'm gonna research that. Those little mushroom people are interesting. I like those little mushroom people. They remind me of this weird mobile game I played where there's like just a bunch of weird creatures that don't make sense. I want one. Come here, you're mine.
You need to get the pegs lined up to get the clothes soaker rolling.
What do you think you're doing?
You really
Good boy, Carjo. Ooh, that's a cool jacket. Leather coat. Please tell me that's better than what I have, because I like it. I like that gas mask better too. Dang, why is it not gotta be better? Finally, something better for the shoulder piece. This leather jacket looks cool, but I don't think it actually is that much cooler than this yellow one. I mean, I could upgrade it if I wanted to.
You can last longer.
You okay, Carjo? Buddy? Okay, that's just my game making that noise. Okay, he's just laying there. You're mine. Skip. I'm gonna check something.
Seems like your mount likes you well enough.
All right.
You found a brick-brack that's not absolutely flat.
Oh. Oh, so there's two superb loots here. Okay. Superb.
Scrapalicious.
You said there was more loot in that spot, but maybe it's lying to me somehow?
Check out that e-waste. That's a good find.
Just melee the thing I want instead of the monster. This game pisses me off that wants to lock on certain stuff. I was just doing a boss fight where there's the main boss and he summons these little minion ones and it won't let you look at the boss whatsoever until you fight the one little teeny minion that means nothing as the big boss is going crazy. It was annoying me, so I had to use explosives on the mini one so it would hit the big one at the same time. It was super annoying. Backpack. Backpack could be better. Oh, this backpack looks so much nicer, though. I wish I could just wear all the cool stuff. I mean, I could upgrade it all to be better. But I think I'll just collect everything that I'm getting now, and then, we'll figure it out from there. Oh, I screwed this so hard that it doesn't even matter now. Because this needs to be rotated all the way around. Okay, shocking. Shocking. Shocking that I couldn't do that one right. My TV is adjusted a little bit wrong. I was trying to realize if it was or wasn't. It needs to be right there.
That's just awful. Watch your step around here. You need to loosen the bolts without unsettling it.
It confused me because not very much needed to be moved, and I was like, uh-oh.
The tug twister's loose. Let's hope it
I think this is
turns
actually a mount I can use.
We're helping hand, too.
Oh. That's kind of just gruesome. Whatever developer came up for this idea, you need a raise, and then you like first you need to be fired, and then you need to get a raise.
You need to line up the switches so they match.
So both. You get a raise and you get fired.
Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Every day is a new chance to fulfill your destiny.
I hope there's not carry weight on here. Oops. Can we just zoom in and just can't fast travel while on a mount? Okay. Let's get away from this thing first. Look how it shoots. Finger gun. Get finger gunned. It does so much damage. That's right, get finger gunned. You better not got your health back or something, because I just did so much to you for you to do something like that. You did! I want this thing dead now.
At least you got something for your trouble.
Look at that. I always like it when games do finger guns, okay? There's quite a nowadays there's actually quite a few that have finger guns, but like every time that's always cool and unique. I swear, every time. They could literally add things like this to a million games, and every time it would be something cool and unique that I feel like is brand new, because it's just that weird, and I like it. Probably won't let me fast travel because there's hostiles every 2 steps in this game. I have noticed a big change in the gaming community since when I first played to now. I've noticed these last couple of years, like I know that like the gaming community can be toxic, right? But I've noticed the last couple of years, like maybe the last 5-6 years, just straight up douchebags that have been showing up out of the blue. Like, you don't even have to be playing the same game as them. They're just straight up horrible people. I've been noticing a lot of that lately. In the last, like, 6 years. Slowly getting progressively more and more where you'll try to talk to someone and they're just no good. If that makes any sense.
He agrees that it's an option if you want to break stuff, But in this case, you want to keep things intact so it won't leak once you get under surf. He says the lid should open if you sprinkle grease it. Problem is, he's all out. He knows his old friend Choo Choo always keeps his grease sprinklers well filled. He should have an extra that you can borrow. He stresses that you should come back as soon as you've retrieved the grease sprinkler. The Merc Puff is crunching. Wiz heard he's currently stranded at the end of the line, so it should be easier to track him down now compared to when he's running rails.
I feel like I'll have an easier time if I go from here. Hopefully this is the last thing I need to do before we do this boss fight and we complete everything we need to. Let's see.
It's just one peak after another.
Okay. The manifesto. I wonder why I didn't get the robot horse when I was trying to do it. Weird. Because when I was riding it, maybe I just didn't do something right or didn't ride it long enough. Oh, I died. Screw it, we're not gonna try to get that thing there. We're just gonna move on. Load last checkpoint. Let's get the show on the road, cause I wanna play show coming up soon. Let me make sure that my order isn't here yet.
It's a long way down from the top of the mountains.
It's a long way down from the top of the mountains. This thing's way faster than that hand. On the road again. I haven't played VR in a while, actually. That's kind of in my mind now. So I was playing it a lot every day. I should go and play some Beat Saber or something and just go all out on it and get my heart rate up and stuff like that. I played that so much I had to take a break from it for a while because my arms were hurt. I played it a lot on the hardest difficulty possible, just getting record after record of people on my friends list. Okay, come here, horse. We're just gonna go. If I can't loot that one box because there has to be an enemy right there, we're just not gonna fight it.
That's a Putiyapa Plaza. Some were actually trying to build something before it all started to end.
Okay. We're almost there. It's just this little church out here.
Heroes inspire in a way nothing else can. You've reached the end of the line. Bet you can find Choo-Choo here.
Choo-choo. Okay, there he is. He looks like Clank's security when you go inside of him. And size matter.
Choo-Choo knew you would make it to him one day. Wonders who doesn't like rules or rails. They keep you on the straight and narrow and bring you right where you belong. Says you followed the rails to where you need to be, but tracks have switches in them too. The question is then, will you keep on the same track or look for a way to hit that switch? You seem like you're on the right track already. He just hopes you don't get sidetracked onto a darker path. Whichever way you go, he wants you to know that the rails never steer you wrong. Stick to them, and they always bring you right to where you're meant to be. Wants to know if you've ever regretted taking one track in life instead of another. If you could go back, would you switch tracks or keep chugging along the one you're on? Likes your sureness, the way you keep at it like a chug-chug with no way to reverse. Seems like the world came out of its rut and is chugging toward higher ground again. Can't thank you enough for hitting the brakes and working to turn the world chug around. But let's not get derailed. Says he's surprised to see anyone this far out, but sometimes the wrong train does take you to the right station. As you can see, he didn't plan to make a stop here, but now that he had to, he's really happy to see you. He says his name is Choo-Choo. He's been off track since the world started dying, but he's trained his mind to stay positive regardless of the situation. Figures that's true, but they can get you close enough to most things for most reasons. You can stumble along from there. He's convinced the tracks are like the paths our lives take, and you must deal with the outcome, even if you didn't lay them yourself. This time, he was sidetracked and needs a new wing nut to get back on track. Wing nuts are easy to find, as they're fitted on any Says you're just like he used to be, a one-track mind, but going the right way.
Run, dog, run!
It's not a race.
You only say that because you're losing.
Doesn't mean I'm wrong.
No, there are lots of other reasons you're wrong.
Okay. Some loot is in here. This just, I fell downstairs. Okay, I don't want to go upstairs anymore.
You need to swivel the Globus's bearings.
Let's go. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I did it regardless. Wait a minute. They're ugly regardless, so...
control box handles to buzz the wire. Wired up and ready to go.
Got a whole outfit? Like, what? It's still not any stronger, even though I wanted to get one of those helmets that were stronger. Weird. What does this guy want?
Says they have a larger-than-life furry friend who made a terrible mistake. It wanted to take a bath to clean up. However, choosing a pool of grime slime to get the job done wasn't the brightest of ideas. Only a giant brush will make it clean. Isn't sure, but you can...
Guess what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I just want to get us out of here. I'm hearing a lot of growling. Look for the Wignut for the Kurg tunnel. Okay. Watch it drown right here. It better not drown. You better not drown. You better not drown. I am curious if this is the end or not when I fight this boss, but these bosses always have these long quests you have to do just before it. I always hate having to do a bunch of little details. Now, I like side quests and stuff, but, like, when you make the story quests feel like side quests, I don't know. I always like a quick story and then a bunch of side quests to play afterwards, so I can get the story that I enjoy, and then if I enjoyed the game enough, I'll go back and do all the side quests, so there's more content, you know? Or challenges, at least. But, you know. I wasn't really talking about this game when I was saying that, though. But this game is a little bit annoying with how long it takes to get to these bosses. It's like, oh yeah, go here and do 8 things for this one person that are all on opposite corners of the map for you just to move 2 feet inwards to fight a boss. Let's break whatever this is. The clinks. The clinks. Looks like we're here. Wonder if I might not be able to fast travel back to that place, can I? Oh, I can. Sweet. Good. That would have been annoying not being able to. Oh yeah, spooky cave. Just what I needed.
It goes on forever.
Wait a minute. That's kind of cool. Please tell me it's better. It's not technically better, but I think I'm going to equip it. This one has a lot more resistances. I'm going to go with this one. How do I modify? How do I do backpack? Oops. Gear back. Can I not upgrade backpacks? You can't, okay. Craft. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. I can hide my helmet and stuff. Sweet, I didn't realize I could do that. I can craft something completely new. A little samurai handle. I don't know what the Slender Man music's kind of creeping me out a wee bit. Like, I could craft this whole new gun right here. Ah, weird. Okay, we're not going to do none of that nonsense, but it's cool that we have the idea for it, because right now I feel like I have what I need, and that stuff just would be a little more of a waste.
Just stay down.
That's right, get shocked. There we go.
It really is a different world underground.
Ooh, a jack, something rare. Ooh, a rare helmet. That looks kind of cool. The Slender Man music, though, it's giving me weird flashbacks that I don't need right now. I'm just getting weirded out right now. I felt like it was like 9 o'clock at night and it's only 1. 1 second, let me check something.
Right where it cuts.
Alright, that's what I wanted to test out. So I could like circle, punch, and then I do that, and it gets me away. Does good damage. Alright. That's right, get finished off. Circle guard. A bone! Cool! Totally what I wanted. Oh wait, camo pants though. Oh, and they're better? We're getting the camo armor outfit. That's what I'm wanting right there. It's unfair that you survive your own suicide blast, okay? Too bad you can't get up here. Now you just have to choose death. Easy. Easy. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of... Okay. I don't want to zone right now. I don't want to zone out right now, even though I've been zoning out. It just... As soon as I started streaming this game, I got zoned out. I was like better for one day, and then after that I slowly started sliding away again. It was just like, what? It's because I've been putting my energy into a lot of other things lately instead of gaming. Been focusing on a lot of things and multitasking like 8 different projects at once and such. It's just annoying. But I guess it's not that bad in the end as long as I'm getting stuff done. Area complete. Okay. Map. Let's fast travel over to this guy. And then I think we are almost ready to commence the boss battle. However, I do think that we might actually come back and play this game one more time in the future. Like a year from now where we just do the dark path.
Choo-Choo says he knew you'd come through. If someone makes a stop at your station, it's for a good reason. But he understands no one gets their tracks greased for free. He'd be happy to part with his spare grease sprinkler as he believes it's a great fit for any of your business that needs to be unstuck. He keeps it safe in a... It's on the card. He wants to keep it... Choo-Choo says you should help yourself to the grease sprinkler. It's a versatile tool from the Bicon, a last of its kind, so don't let it go to... He's convinced you'll put it to good use, as there are... Seems glad you think so. Choo-Choo says he can't wait to get out of this place. Didn't have much else to say, so no problem.
The grease sprinkler. Oops, wait, Choo-Choo.
You shouldn't worry about smashing up the box. Choo-Choo has no use for it now. Choo-Choo says he feels strongly about helping his next, just like you did for him. He's convinced there was a bigger reason you met. Sometimes the wrong train will take you to the right place. He believes you've got what it takes to make a difference. He's witnessed it himself. Figures everyone chooses their own path. The longer you ride the rails, though, the easier it is to travel with friends. Choo-Choo's thrilled you found the Ark. Just imagine how much faster than a shark that thing must be. Bets it could fly circles. The world's on... Says he's happy.
Yeah, let's just skip it. I'm ready.
Why? You don't need...
I guess I can just offer everybody a seat at this point, is what I've noticed. There's no need to deny anybody, actually. I guess. I don't even think there is that many people in this game to have a seat that can't be offered because you have too many, so... I got one rubby. I don't know why that just bothers me the way they have it worded, but okay. Like, do you want some rubby? That's what it sounds like they're saying. I don't know. Man is looking exotic with that Hawaiian shirt. I know, I know. If I ever go to Hawaii, I'm gonna wear this shirt just to be that dude that wears shirts like this when they go there. Wait, I never saw what this picture wanted. Cool, okay, let's go over here. Global warming, ooh, spooky. He just needs it so he can squirt on that thing a few times and he's done. Just a few little squirts and he's done. I might as well show the stream this one of the last days that I have my Skyrim phone case, my old phone case, because I'm getting a new one. And as you can expect, it's going to be a Ratchet and Clank themed one. Ammunition? Oh, do I have to get ammunition? I'll fit perfectly with all the middle-aged men. Alright, Silver Fox. Okay, there.
He says his old friend Boom makes all things that go bad. There's a rumor that some of Boom's pyro sticks shot off. You should keep an eye on the horizon.
Let's just skip what he has to say. How far away do I have to go? Okay, it's not that far away. I swear, every mission on this game, it's just like, you want to go do that boss fight? Go all the way till you're 5 feet away from the boss fight. Oh, we need you to go 10,000 miles that direction. And then once you get there, 10,000 miles the opposite direction. And then another 10,000 miles the opposite direction of that. And it's just like, come on now. 900 feet away. Is there any closer? I am as close as I'm gonna get to that. Okay, here we go. Adventure time. I think I missed a comment on accident. Let me see. I mean, maybe I didn't. Oh wait, I need to check and see if I... Okay, that's not here yet. Let's click this. I can't put my transport here? Oh, why did I fall in? I don't think there is a way out. Why can't I spawn my boat here? I drowned it. Okay. I'd much rather drown than have to survive that. You're obsessed with that game. It's not my fault it took them 8 years to make a new game. 8 years. After I played every single one they released, and then all of a sudden there's an 8-year gap where they did nothing.
There's no time to look back. Too busy moving on.
It's just it got me excited when they finally released the game, and it ended up being a super good game. But after 8 years for only a 6-hour long game that I beat in probably too fast, too many times, I still like it. I don't know where I was going with that. I just know it took 8 years for them to make a game, and they finally made a new one. And I really haven't touched the games for about that much time as well. So it re-sparked my love for those games, and then yeah. Whoops, I summoned my hand. I don't want this hand. Wait, what if I shoot my horse? Wait a minute. Die, horse. Ah. Bye, Mr. whatever it was called. You'll send me a when it's my birthday. You'll send me a Ratchet and Clank styled Hawaiian shirt. Oh, honestly, would wear it with pride. But I will say the phone case I'm getting, it's not just Ratchet and Clank. I gotta put a bunch of photos on it, and I put one Subcola Films thing on there, so if I'm ever out in public and someone's just like, that's a cool phone case, what the heck is Subcola Films? And I'm just like, I'm glad you asked. And then do my whole thing. Oh, that'd be funny. Why is this person so creepy? He's just like in such weird spots. You're gone? Just like that?
All about you. Whether you succeed or fail, it's on you.
That guy's like Slender Man. First we had the Slender Man music, now we got the Slender Man Slender Tubby Bear creature. Okay. Oh. I almost didn't see that.
There is a fuel foundry where toxinol processed go-juice.
I'm still resistant to the radiation, right? I hope so. It looks like I am. This looks like the Dark Ether took over way too hard. This is what happens in Cold War if you don't complete the Easter eggs and save the universe. It's going to turn into this. Dark Ether crystals everywhere. Make sure my mic's on. There we go. Sometimes I get confused. Alright, this should be the last thing I need to do before we do the final boss fight. Wait, do I just need to do it once? No, I have to do the second jump. Oh, I know exactly what I'm about to do here. That's right, get vaporized. When I first did this, I just wasn't prepared for this.
It's time to do what's right for certain values of right.
I still feel like that's too, like, it's just, there's something up with that. I don't feel like that's right. What the heck? Yeah, I was like, this better not be better, because I would hate to have to wear that.
That looks like an unbanged pyro stick on the loose. Better catch it before it goes off.
How am I supposed to... Okay, that's all I need to do is spam triangle in there and teleport away. There we go. Okay, it's just about time for the final boss fight. Oh, why am I tired lately? I haven't been able to sleep properly. I haven't been going on long walks, working out just fine, eating healthy, and then when I get home and I lay my head into the bed, I just can't sleep. Ever. I've done everything I can to try to sleep. The only thing I haven't done is a Russian sleeping pill because I don't want to bash a rock against my head. But I'm getting close.
The pyro sticks will cause a bang, but targeting is on. He hopes so, as there's no plan B.
I only have one soda in an entire day, and sometimes I try not to have any at all.
Plan A,
And normally it's a root beer, and that doesn't have caffeine.
Or flaps in this case. Turns out swimming down.
Not the ones I drink anyways.
Wiz has been working on another cannon, but instead of pyro sticks, it squirts guppos, scaly distractions for anyone with an appetite disorder.
You know what, Silver Fox? I think you're right. I think one of those days are coming up pretty soon.
He has a natural sonar and knows where the guppos sub the surf. This means you'll have to go visit Gil at Burblebottom.
I have to go visit Gil now. Why? Now I gotta go. Oh my goodness! How can there not? Okay, if there's one more, I'm literally gonna freak out. Can I just get to the boss fight? Can I just get to the boss fight? Is literally right behind him. It's literally right behind him. And he's like, here, do 50,000 annoying chores. Go do the dishes on this side of the planet. Then go to the opposite side of the planet to go do the laundry. Oh my goodness. It's annoying me. Oh my. How many nonsense quests are there? My hand is still right there. Weird. One second. Let's see if my delivery is here. Not yet. Because it said it was in my town today. My Digimon game. It arrived there this morning, so it should show up some point. Okay. I'm happy I figured I can turn off the helmet. I'm about to have a mental breakdown here on stream if I have to do one more quest after this. That's like on the opposite side of the planet that I can't like just fast travel to. I'm gonna be so upset. This is one of the reasons I like Ratchet and Clank styled games. Is there's not anything annoying. You're there, you get what you need done, you're going to the next place. And there's a lot of cutscenes and stuff like that. As you're like teleporting to another world, sometimes the TV and the ship will turn on and you'll watch something. You'll get there's a cutscene. You play for a little bit, there's a mid cutscene, and then there's an end cutscene to that planet. So you're always kind of getting more story at like really fast pace amount of time. So it keeps you into the story. Unlike this, where it's just pointless boggling. I don't know. I don't even care what this guy says. Okay, yep. Yep, 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 uh-huh, I understand, easy, okay, cool. Look, I got 2 light, that's how easy it is, if you just pick the left side, you get light stuff. Oh look, here's a fast travel point just in case. Just whip it out and pee right there.
Let's see. Don't worry too much about how dangerous it can be here.
So I was just playing Secret Agent Clank, and let me just read what the quest says. Let me just read what the quest says. Okay? Because some people don't realize how far they took this game. It basically says, I'm going to summarize it. Into the shower. Don't let them snap a picture of Ratchet without his towel. Because he's in jail and he's naked, and all of the enemies are naked too. And you gotta stay away from the camera people. And I can confirm there is no towel. It was a really funny mission though. I didn't need to see the Thugs for Less guys without a towel. I did not need to see that. Because normally they have like a black square to censor it that hovers over your characters. But it doesn't always work. There's certain points in it where the black bar's gone and you just see everything and it's just like, okay. Alright. I'm gonna be a little bit disturbed. A little bit disturbed. Alright. Just a little bit. Not 100%. There's like 50% enjoyment and 50% disturbed, alright? I don't know. Yeah, it had a unique style to it. I really like the cork singing spots. That boss fight, the final boss fight, I did it again today. It's so annoying. Because first you take on his like outfit, and then you have to type in the right code twice. So there's 4 times where you have to spam square, triangle, circle, X, and random combinations. And it's just like, why? Because if you mess up one time, like say you do all 3 and you mess up on the last one because you freak out, or you didn't do it fast enough, it gets you. It's a little annoying. But it was fun. Between Secret Agent Clank, though, and the other one... Wait a minute. I have the movie. I recently got it. The movie isn't bad. I will say the movie... I feel like the movie is actually better than the game they did. But the reason I don't like the game is... One second, let's do this puzzle real quick. The reason I didn't like the game was... I just like the movie and the game were its own alternate thing that wasn't even part of Ratchet and Clank, really. Like, if you just pretended that didn't exist, like the whole PS4 Ratchet and Clank with the movie, you're not missing anything. Because it's just its own alternate. It's not part of the timeline. It's not part of anything. It's just a Hollywood version. What I like to pretend it is, I like to pretend it's a movie in the so. Since Ratchet and Clank are famous in their galaxy, they decided to make a movie and they hired them to make one, and it was just them doing Captain Cork's take on what happened. I don't know. That whole thing is a little different. I will say though the movie wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but wait, actually no, wait. Let me rephrase that. It wasn't bad, and the reasoning for it not being bad is since it was a movie based on the first game, somewhat, even though it's nothing like the first game. The first game had completely different characters and story. You don't even see nefarious until the third game, but it's because the first game was when Ratchet was his youngest, so to make him more kid-like made sense. But he's not a kid in the new ones, which when you play Rift Apart, they at least didn't try to make him like he was 5 years old again or something, which was silly, even though I'm pretty sure, though, that I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I think I got the point. Somewhere in there's a point. Since the movie was based on the first Ratchet and Clank, that was when Ratchet was his youngest, therefore him to be a little more kid-like made sense. What is this? Camo Fox Mox? What? Is this better somehow? That's weird.
Not opening for you.
I wonder if it could be because of the Satan stuff that's behind that door. Okay. So all I gotta say is the movie's not bad, but the game was for the PS4 thing. That whole... I always pretend that doesn't exist. Crap. Oh, I did it. Okay. Let me check your comment this way. You paid to see the Sonic movie in theaters? I would have. I want to see that still. I just haven't watched movies in a long time, really. Bro, I paid to have a copy of Ratchet and Clank's movie delivered to my home, bro. Might buy a second copy, just because the first copy did not come in as good a condition as I was hoping. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Uh-oh. I feel like I just went into a I just went into a life-size blender and I'm gonna get chopped up here. I wouldn't doubt that with this game.
The day can't come soon enough.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I kind of started panicking there. I didn't know what was going on. I just knew I was flying up and down, and I just... Okay. That made me forget everything I was doing. That's okay. There's a lot of juicy loot in here. A bunch of loot that I have no idea what it does, but I just know they're cool different weapons I can do. Do. Oh my goodness, I messed up. Of course I did. I can't even see anything. There, I did it. Sweet. Sweet. I just want to see what this boss fight's about. It's like some underwater crazy boss fight. You have to do like 84 billion side quests just to unlock it. Even though that's other. If these weren't here, I would have said the game was too short. But I just wanted to fight the boss. It's just because they're all the exact. Every single boss has the same quest. It's just slightly. It looks different. That's all it is. That's why it annoys me. Okay, fast travel. Here we go, boss fight time. Let's go. If there's another quest, we're just gonna end the stream and we're never playing this game again. If we have to, if there's no other stream, we're done. Okay, I don't care if I have to stutter. You got a PS5 now too, Duke? That's awesome. If you ever get whatever it's called, what's it called? Outriders. We should play it. Oh, you have to go early day tomorrow? Alright, Silver Fox, it was nice talking to you, my dude. See you on the flip side. Wait, a fishbowl? fishbowl.
That seemed...
Oh, you just wanted to put a fishbowl on the side of it? Okay, here's the boss fight. Finally, we're here. It took so long. I've just been complaining the whole way.
Evolutionary change caused by toxinol's contamination.
Hi, Carjo. Are you a sweet little kitty? Hi, baby.
The Merkpuff has been left alone to munch
Hi,
on
Carjo. My sweet kitten.
This means the northwest route has suffered more damage than the others.
Tell me about toxinol. Blah, blah, blah. I want boss fight. I just simply want boss fight. Here we go. Squid time. Tell me this thing's gonna be cool. Please tell me this is gonna be something cool. It's like an octopus. This is the final boss fight here. Whoa, okay, this thing's kind of cool. Boo boo. Okay, the Merkpuff. Okay, this is actually... I'm happy I worked so hard to fight this boss because this actually looks really cool to me. The Merkpuff. What's happening? What? Coronavirus? Spamming square, I grabbed onto its face. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. I don't know if I was supposed to tap it or hold square. I don't know, but there's like this really cool underwater city here. I'm in a weird squid tank, fighting Samurai Jack in turtle form. Okay, let's see what its final form is. Oh, it's like Godzilla. That's what this thing is. Godzilla Turtle. Turtlezilla. Oh my goodness, it's vaporizing me. Honestly, I'm very happy with this boss fight. Come on, get airstriked. Get airstriked. He's almost dead. I think this is the most fun boss fight out of all of them. And it was the easiest. Somewhat. I was a little bit worried at first. I'm curious to see what happens next. Finally. Dun 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 dun.
That was the last of them. You've sealed the fate of the tribe and the tree. It's time for the end game. You have your destiny. Follow it all the way back to Alcadate. He never told anyone about what's next, but he's sure it involves you. Just continue to stay true to yourself and respect others whatever happens. You've become their pride, the guiding light of the tribe. It's time to return to the tree one last time. He's learned you discovered and activated the last of the arcs. Old doesn't always mean bad, especially when talking about tech from the before times. We've lost far more than we've relearned. Just imagine how much more of the world you can see in the Ark, now that the world's still going to be around. You fought well for the world. You can be proud of that, no matter what. Questions if you could possibly have any open spaces left for fellow travelers on that Ark of yours.
So, what we have here is an opportunity.
Why? You don't need...
If you want to go quickly, go alone.
Okay, I heard what she said 4 other times, so let's go.
Almost can't speak. He's so happy by the people. Wiz knows it's the same old, but he likes talking. Says...
Okay, we're going to the spaceship one last time. Let's see what happens with this story before I delete this game and I move on to either Metro or the other 2 games, or 3 or 4, or however many I have backlogged that I should play. Which I'm probably going to do the disc ones first before I do the digital ones that I own.
I don't think you could make a home here.
I don't think you can make a home here, and I just straight up die right there as he says it. I don't think you should make a home. Death. That got me. Okay, that wasn't even meant to happen, but it was just perfectly timed. That's crazy, though, that Duke's got a PS5 now. I don't have very many friends that have PS5s, so to know that more of my friends are getting PS5s, I'm excited. So now I got Duke, me, and this other kid, but I can't remember his name right now. It's all I know is it's Duke, me, and this other kid. We're the only 3 that I know that have PS5s, other than these other guys, but they're a little different, so.
Out of Date says the signs of the end of the world are everywhere. It seems nature is preparing to take revenge. The day of reckoning is coming, and you are invited. He can feel you're approaching the end date. If you haven't decided whom of all like-minded, light-hearted beings you've met have earned a seat on the Ark yet, it's time to do that now. Then grasp your last chance to make sure Lupa Lupin's stopped for good. The tree settled its score, but it left yours half done. He says you need to see Lupa Lupin eye to eye one last time. He's happy to help.
Okay, we gotta see Lupa Lupa one more time. I think I can fast travel to him, but it doesn't let me fast travel out of this place, so... Should be close. Yep, he's just right around the back of the tree. We'll just walk there. So we gotta go talk to Lupa Lupa one last time, even though I couldn't care less to talk to Lupa Lupa. Huh, Carjo, what do you think? Should we talk to Lupa Lupa? Do you even care? My cat cares as much as I do to talk to Lupa Lupa. Which is, he doesn't care at all. Baby boy. Carjo. It's just like... I can see he's like kind of squinting his eyes. This is like... That's exactly what he's doing. I don't think I can make it up that way. I like this green camo I got, though. Alright. I was waiting for conclusion, and now we're just walking to another place again. Okay, just move forward, squirrel person. This thing's more of like a... yeah, a squirrel. Or cat. Hi, Carjo. Hey, buddy. How you doing? You weren't feeling too well today, so I just thought I'd say hi to you again.
The best stories are about heroes.
Hmm?
This is such a story.
So my friend had ended up getting his game in the mail, and I put a Uno reverse card inside by the game. And it was my profile picture on PlayStation for a while of an Uno reverse card, and he had no idea, and everyone was saying something about just anything that we could bring up that where we said green or something, just so it'd be in the back of his mind for a week and subliminally or whatever. And he finally got it, and when he saw the green Uno reverse card, everything over the last week clicked. It was so funny.
The Sifu is seeking revenge too. He hasn't forgotten what Lupa Lupin did, but he also wants to stop him from attacking his tribe. That the world seems to survive doesn't mean he must. He hopes you agree, even if it goes against your light-hearted nature.
I'll kill the
There's no
Sifu if
room
I have
for
to.
predators in the world the Myriad tribe is building. But he knows this is your fight. You should handle it. Lupa Lupin's own fear was his shackles, not the roots of the tree. It just changed him.
Okay.
You have a chance to stand back and let the tribe handle it.
To step back and let the tribe... This thing looks way more monstrous than it did before, which is kind of odd. I'm not really doing much damage. Does this do a lot? There's just... this guy's so much more monster-like. What? It's kind of actually freaking me out. It wasn't like this before. His face is so much different. It's actually... like, what? I don't know, I just feel weird about it.
The Sifu is ready to step into the fray. Are the odds about to change in your favor?
The Sifu's finally fighting. Can some of these bullets hit him? I'm aiming directly at him, but it just doesn't want to hit. The Sifu actually knows how to fight too. That's kind of funny. I'm way better than what the other ones were doing. Don't know why he wasn't helping us fight earlier. That's right. Get taken out. Is he gonna kill the Sifu?
If a friend dies, something inside you dies. You can save the Sifu by making yourself a target. You're...
I can save him by making myself the target. So I could have just stayed and let them fight until, and then I just fought the last one if I wanted to, but I wasn't going to sit there and watch that when I could easily just shoot back. It just won't work right because this guy has to hop around like a monkey, bruh. I'm trying to heal myself, but it's glitching out. What is this? Biohazard damage. Yeah, coronavirus damage. Take it. Ready in 19 more seconds. I probably won't need it in 19 more seconds if I... No, why did my character slide towards you? Go the opposite way of this monster. Get out of his grill. Run. 4 more seconds. A few more seconds. Use. I don't know why it keeps bringing me into him when I'm trying to get further away from this thing. That's it. That should be good enough.
Shockwaves spread when the world crumbles. This is not a prophecy, me telling you about the future. It's you shaping it. Here's a vulgar display of power.
I have to fight him in here too? He has a full set of health in here? What is this? I wasn't expecting a fight like this to happen all of a sudden. Let's see what happens if I can get him to destroy these. Okay, I got him to destroy all of those. Did that do anything at all? No, of course not. Of course he has to have that many more health bars. You think I want to keep fighting him doing this? No. Especially because I have no healables. How much longer is it? A whole minute of fighting with one tap? No, that's not what I wanted. That ability is gonna get me killed. I just can't shoot after I jump a certain direction. That's all I gotta do is make sure to not fire my gun. Okay, let's look at our perks real quick. Commando, we can't do nothing there. General, nothing there. Cloak, nope. Ranged combat, guns, dual wield rifles, automatics. Maybe this will do more damage, and it's a ranged thing, so let's just buy and make it my triangle, and we'll see if it can do a bit more damage for ranged. Of course you grabbed me after all that. Because Lupa Lupas have 8 health bars. And I'm not going to use melee on him whatsoever, because he's already proven to grab me every single time. That's not what I wanted to use. I guess that's the ability we're going to use, because why not? Come on. We almost got it down off that bar. Sometimes it checkpoints it when we get it to one of those bars. It's not like one of those old Ratchet and Clank games where they're incredibly difficult because there's no checkpoints in the boss fight, and the boss fight has more health and ammo you have in every single one of your guns, and not all of your guns can be used to fight that boss. There we go.
The more he does, the stronger he becomes.
Stop sliding towards him after one of those attacks. That's so annoying. 30 seconds and I can use another one of those. This fight is actually super obnoxious. Maybe I'm just not fighting it properly. Maybe I don't have the right gear for this, but it is annoying, I will say. If more of my hits would actually hit... Come on, come on. Get him down off this phase.
It's time you remember who the real enemy is and stop playing the game his way.
Go away from the boss. Stop sliding towards him. That's the most annoying thing you could ever have in a ranged combat that I'm doing with this guy. Because I don't want to stay close to him at all. Because I don't have the healables to stay and try to do a bunch of... learn how to melee combat him. Thanks for not allowing me to dodge that because it wanted to zoom in and not allow me to play at all. How much seconds do I need? 3 more and I can heal. That's not what I wanted to happen there, but okay. How am I even supposed to dodge that? That's just like everybody dies shot. Okay, let's go over to gear real quick and craft, go to my range and see if I can get any better accuracy on this bad boy. Accuracy's already crazy though. That already makes the gun better. Craft. A little more damage. We'll just see if that helps that much. Just a little more damage, but every little bit counts, you know. Especially when you're fighting something this annoying. Oh, it's really helping. Come on, all the damage I humanly can. Come on, he's so low. Just shoot the gun. Hit some shots. Hit shots. I'm aiming directly at him.
This is how it ends. The predator and the world itself suffering. But at least it's a sign they're both still alive.
So, what we have here is a clear matter of life and death, and only you can make a difference.
I'll just let it live.
Continue to make bad decisions and mistakes. Oh, it never ends.
It's easy to make a good decision when there's only one option. The only mistake here is you.
My mistake is letting you speak. My conviction is that the world would be a better place without your voice.
Convincing yourself doesn't win the argument. In the end, you won't remember the words of our enemies, but the silences of our friends.
The weak can't forgive. Forgiveness is a strength. It's not all life and death. It's no better time than now to accept a helping hand.
Because originally I was wanting to let this thing be alive and be peaceful, but I didn't. After fighting it, I was just like, at that point, I kind of just wanted. But I still went with what I was originally going for.
What turn life might have taken if you'd done things different. A left when you went right. A yes when you said no. You've walked the thin
It got delivered.
between survival
Okay,
and desire.
once this is over, I'm gonna go grab my thing that's got delivered.
It's because of you the tree of life and the world has been given a second chance. You carried the light in a world full of dark and made a difference in a place that needed change. You allied with the Myriad tribe and acted on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. However, light and dark does simply represent the polarities of life. One can't exist without the other. This isn't the end. Just being surrounded by nature as it heals itself will rejuvenate us. Nature will teach us how to survive. So, trust your conscience to show you the way, and everything else will follow.
Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go check the mail. Alright. Time for me to open up my package. Alright. That's cool. So I got Digimon Data Squad. I actually am really excited to play this game again. Because this one had a bunch of different evolutions and type stuff like that on there that I really liked. That's what I ended up getting for one of my PS2 games. Yep, I'm going to play that later, right after this stream. Let's go. And now let's see what this is about right up here. Look, all the people here that I decided to let come along. That's what's happening. I chose all the light paths and now I'm following this little light thing. Follow your conscience, a new path. Okay. As foretold, you were destined to split chains.
You filled the ark, and those that shared your perspective and gained your trust will accompany you on your journey. Is there a world out there that's better suited for those imbalanced in their light nature than this one? Whether or not, we'll leave your story on record, so those who come after will know you followed your light nature and saved the world. So, when all is said and done, it turned out to be an unusual ending after all.
Not really. That wasn't really that unusual at all.
The story the right way. Ending it your way. A beginning of something new.
Okay, that was the ending. Kind of just stupid. I wish it would have at least showed the ship in the sky and you're looking down at whatever the planet looks like. I want to know what an aerial view of this planet looks like. Other than that, I hate to say it, but I kind of just think this game's kind of stupid. Not in like a mean way, but like it's kind of stupid. I don't know if it's because I was just tired for most of it and I didn't really grasp anything. It's cool though. Like, I feel like this is the type of game that I wish this type of game is the type of game I wish developers would make more often. I wish they'd make more open world games like this more often, and more Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter, just all of those, Sly Cooper, just that whole genre there, and then the whole genre of this, Fallout, Skyrim, all of those. I feel like those two genres have got to be the best. I know there's a lot of in between too, which is good too, but I feel like all these games that are coming out that are just Battle Royale, just Call of Duty multiplayer, it's just boring having those two nonstop. It's like, okay, we want those games take like, what, 15 minutes to make, instead of actual good story games that have worlds and levels and things like that. I mean, I'm not saying that Call of Duty games like that and Battle Royales don't. It's just, they're just kind of stupid at a certain point. You can't be relaxed or peace. It's always constant war with those games. And I like games where you can just take a moment to do what you want. You know what I mean? But, you know, this was an interesting game. I have a feeling that maybe we'll come back in like 2 years from now. Or a year from now, or however long. We'll come back and do the Dark Path. But won't be for a long time, however. and if I do it. Just because I say I will doesn't mean I will, because sometimes I don't come back to games even though I said I would. Especially this one, because I'm not really feeling like coming back. But I have a feeling that maybe there's a little spark that will come back and do that. Let's debate on what game we will play next. Real quick. Out of these three. So we got Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Returnal, and Metro. I was trying to say Returnal and Metro at the same time and say Remetro or something, I don't know. I'm kind of wanting to play Metro because ever since I saw the DLC with the Tank Dempsey voice actor, I really wanted to play that. Remember I watched Noah J play like an hour of it or something like that, and I was just like, I actually really want to play this game. So, which I actually don't really watch too much YouTube anymore. I don't really do anything I want to do very often anymore, except for when I'm streaming, that's normally me doing what I want to do. But also, there's like multiple things I want to do. I'm thinking we'll do Metro. Or Returnal. One second, let me just look at these real quick. I know I'm not going to do Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm not excited about that one, just because I don't know. I like Assassin's Creed games, or I've played them in the past and really loved one of them, but I never feel like playing it for some reason. Probably because I don't know that much about it. It's probably an awesome game. When we do play it, it's probably going to be my favorite out of the three, like I've said before. But, take on enemies in bullet hell field combat, dust yourself off in the face of defeat, forge connection with the planet, and the piece together Celine's story. Immerse yourself in 3D audio adaptive triggers and fast... Ooh, I want to play more adaptive trigger games. And Returnal has that. Returnal looks really cool. But I just really been wanting to play this game for a really long time. But I'm torn between these two. You know what I could do? I could back and forth it and be like, Mondays and Tuesdays we play this, live stream this game, and then Saturdays and Sundays we play this one. But maybe a little different. So like maybe Saturdays and Sundays for this one, Wednesdays and Thursdays for this one. Or I just play this one every day until it's beaten once a day for an hour, and then I play this one every day once an hour. But I could really enjoy this game, enjoy these games and just play the entire thing through in one day, 'cause sometimes I do that when I really enjoy a game. But this game I have all the DLCs for, and I know those are all going to be separate days, and I don't play as much as I used to, because now I have that PS2 game I just got, which I want to play as well, so... Returnal or Metro? One second, I want to get a second opinion here before I end stream. Just because why not? This is the interesting part for me. Okay. I need a second opinion. Join party if you got time. Okay, let's put Assassin's Creed Valhalla back. Okay, let's just put this over here. Oh my goodness, I'm literally gonna have to buy something to store these games. They can't fit. I have like 4 stacks of PS4 and 5 games, and like they're stacked too high. They're like stacks in 20s, and that's about as high as they go. But anyways, let's read. I read what Returnal says. Let's read what Metro says, even though I already kind of know what this is about. The ultimate post-apocalypse adventure. Epic story, first-person shooter that blends deadly combat with exploration and survivor horror. And one of the most immersive game worlds ever created. Oh, immersive. We'll see about that. We'll see about that if I feel immersed or not. It takes a lot lately for me to get immersed. And sometimes it doesn't take anything at all. Like this game that we just played wasn't immersed at all. I just was like, let's get it. And it was like, it had all of the elements that I really like in a game. I just couldn't fill it. And I think maybe just this game just wasn't for me. I know that I desperately wanted this game to be something because it had all of the elements I love, but it just didn't hit for me. And I know for a fact there's people out there that this hit so hard for them, they loved it. So I'm not saying this is a bad game. I'm saying this is a super good game. It just didn't hit right with me. Anyways, let's see what was this. Oh, that's another language. Okay, that's the other language side. The competitive edition includes Metro Exodus in both thrilling expansions, 2 colonies, and Sam's story. I want to see Sam's story, but there's also 2 colonies. Never heard of that. I don't even know what the main story is. I just know about the Sam story. So, that's interesting. 1 player. Is Returnal just 1 player too? Network features. This takes up a whole lot more room than the other one. Adaptive triggers. Trigger effects are supported on this one too, actually. Okay. Except this one has network features, but it's single player, which is kind of odd. Let me check something real quick. Let's see if anybody joins this party here. Okay. And let me just write this. Return all Returnal or Metro. Please. Wait, no. I need votes. There we go. A lot of people aren't online today. And some people are in the middle of busy things. I really want to play Returnal now. That's the thing. But like, I want to play. I know if I play Returnal, I'm just gonna think about Metro the whole time. But if I play Metro, I won't think of this one the whole time. But I really want to play this one. So I don't know. I'm torn apart. Torn apart by 2 different games. I just know that once Far Cry whatever comes out and Dying Light whatever comes out, we'll play those ones as well. Except Far Cry and Dying Light will be the last 2 streams on my channel before a lot of things change where I might not even stream anymore, which will be kind of sad. But if it does, I have plans so I can still upload content. It just won't be the same anymore, which will be a little bit sad. But anyways, I want to decide right now. It's taking me a moment. Let me check my phone real quick. Let me check my phone. Also, wait a minute. Let me just check this. I simply just need 1 vote, and I will figure out what I do. Delivered today, running late, arriving Saturday, arriving Thursday, which I'm really happy about that one, actually. You know what? I think I'm going to figure it out off stream, because there's some other things I need to do, and I want to start my PS2 game. But, one of these 2 games will be the one I stream on. I wonder which one it's gonna be. I don't know currently. I just know that I need to download it beforehand. I mean, this one costs less on my PlayStation. This one costs more. So, maybe I should do the less costly one, or should I do the more costly one first? Let's do Returnal. Screw it. We'll do Returnal. I feel like it might be a shorter game. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Shout out to Duke. And shout out to Silver Fox. Bye-bye now. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Sorry, I'm just not sitting in my chair, so I'm down here now. Bye-bye.